My uncle, Harold McAbee, had gone for a doctor's appointment, and he was diagnosed with a rare aggressive brain cancer, a glioblastoma. And he was a glass half full individual. He was going to make the best of any situation.
When my brother first got cancer, he's 59 years old. And he said, and these people come from all around. They have to drive, and they got nothing out there, so I'm gonna get some cookies, and I'm gonna get some snacks, and I'm gonna lay them out there where they can, because they were waiting all day long. But that's a caring in Harold, in my brother, for other individuals. And here he was in the same shape they were.
And then we started having the conversation about what did DCH really need. And that was how BBQ Blue Jeans was born, was after he passed away, my father, Leroy McAbee, started pushing what can we do to help the cancer people at DCH. And we've raised a lot of money, and that's because of the community. And the great thing about BBQ Blue Jeans is it's casual. You can come as you are. It attracts all walks of life. It involves all walks of life. It takes a village.
I told Mike and them, we wanted something to remember Harold by, and of course they were 110% for it, and they all pitched in, and I designed up this cooker, and they all pitched in and built it. And I said, now we're gonna make this thing go. But I said, let's get down to business here, and we're gonna make this thing work. And that's how really we got serious about it.
BBQ Blue Jeans was a good thing. You had a lot of good volunteers. Everybody worked together, and it was for a good cause. We raised a lot of money.
BBQ Blue Jeans, for an example, is such a great charity because it helps so many people. Anytime that Mike or Leanne or someone calls, I'm always there to try to help them cook. Like I said, they do so many charities, but I would come in a heartbeat for Leanne or Wendell or Leroy, but I'd even come faster than that for Mike. Mike was kind of like the glue that held everything together. When it came to that cook team, Mike was the one I always thought of. Mike was the man. He was a pig fitter.
Mike was a hard worker, and he was a peaceful man. Mike was calm.
If all citizens were as caring about their fellow man as Mike Copeland was, we wouldn't have any problems in this world. Mike was good. He cared, and I used to say when I called for Sand Mountain, when you put the plow on the ground, you don't take it out till you get to the end of the row. That means you complete the job. Mike Copeland did that.
Mike was trustworthy. He was dependable. You know, if he said he was going to be there at 3 o'clock in the morning, he's going to be there at 3 o'clock in the morning. When I think of the Pigfitters and barbecue, and besides McAbee, I'll think of Mike, because they kind of go together. And when I think of Mike, I think of that's my friend, and he always will be.
I think it was the cause. I think he got real serious about it, especially after Harold died. And you know, a lot of families have to deal with this, and then you know, he was one of them. So it became very personal to him after he developed cancer. So Mike lived with cancer for 8 years. I think the BBQ Blue Jeans he was very passionate about that.
McAbee is about people. I think Mike Copeland embodied that. He was honest, he was loyal, he had integrity, he was a hard worker. He would give you the shirt off his back.
He's gonna be missed, that's all I can say. Mike's gonna be missed.
When I first started with McAbee and I wasn't on the pig fitter team, I would always go to these events and watch them. Really wanted to be a part of it. And by watching those guys, I learned that it was a lot more than about food. The cooking's part of it, but there's more to it, right? And being there for the community and for the workers and the people you feed. You know, I think it's important that we continue all their traditions that they set before us. Keep walking the same path and just, you know, bring our new spin to things. I can say this, we got big shoes to fill. And if you don't believe me, they have a massive trophy case that we get reminded of when we see it every day at work. These guys put in a lot of work and a lot of effort. It's gonna be a big task, but we're excited about it and feel like the sky's the limit with it, you know?
It's been a lot of years. And as we pass the torch, I'm hoping that everybody remembers why we do this and what we do it for and who we represent.